shit together, and I'm dueling on both TikTok and YouTube, which apparently is a good thing because I already see the connection issues with TikTok tonight. Cute. So tonight, even though it's Sunday, and I normally do Norse reads on Sunday and then Warrior Reiki. Y'all, if you don't know, like my son is in the hospital. He's been a little ill. He is doing so much better. Thank you guys for all the well wishes and the good vibes y'all have sent his way, my way, the candles you've lit for him. I can't thank you enough. It's so sweet, and it made me feel so loved and made him feel so loved. So tonight I'm just doing Mother's Day reads, just Mother's Day reads. And I have a brand new set of Oracle cards. They're gorgeous. So I'll be reading with them tonight, as well as some of my other, old favorites. So if you guys would like to get on my list, all you have to do is go to the very first thing on my link tree there, grab you a spot. I've already got a few of you. And then for those of you guys that were asking about the blood moon lunar eclipse charts, I will be doing them again tomorrow. I am trying to get that video to upload. I can't get it to upload to YouTube. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's irritating the shit out of me. So let me move this camera over here so I'm talking to one spot instead of back and forth. I will be doing more blood moon natal charts tomorrow at 9. I will have everything up, and you guys can get your tickets. Yes. Happy Mother's Day to all of you. All of you. I hope that you hugged your mom, told your mom Happy Mother's Day, told her you loved her, etc., no matter if she is here or not. So, thank you guys. Well, let me pull up my list. Let me pull up my list. You guys will also notice a couple of interesting things this evening. I managed to get a few of these bad boys in. These are adjustable stainless steel dragon claw rings. And yes, I had to snag one for myself because they're on my site. There are only a few of them left. I'm just letting you guys know. Just letting you know. So I'm trying to get two things opened at once, and it's just not working out in my favor. So the first on my list is Esther. Thank you, love. And then Shannon. So for those of you guys that don't know, all weekend long, well, most of the weekend, I have had a couple of names on my profile. So I'm going to start doing that every week. My top gifters will get to be on my profile for 24 hours, meaning your cute little hashtag or your TikTok name will be on the top of my profile for my top gifters. Every time I do a live, my top 2 gifters, because that's usually all I have room for, I found out, my top 2 gifters get to be on my profile. So there you go. Also, as you guys know, I will be in Chicago this next weekend at Days of the Dead. If you guys would like to see me, you can totally grab your spot on my website because my list will fill up like stupid crazy when I get there. If you're in Chicago, come see me. Did you just say so? I had an appointment today. Thank you for the gift, love. And I was not going to go because I felt like the worst parent ever if I went because my son's in the hospital. But part of this was my son's Mother's Day gift to me. And I was told by him under no certain circumstances was I to not go to said appointment today. So as you guys know, I got this done in New Orleans, right? And I'm going to have some more added to it and so on. So my Mother's Day gift today was this. This is part of my sigil that I did for myself. So yes, this right here was my Mother's Day gift. So there you go. I will say that hurt like a bitch, but yeah, is what it is. So if you guys would like to get on my list tonight, I'm only going to do about, I think I have 20, 25 tickets on here. Yeah. So I'm only going to do about 20 tonight. So make sure you guys go grab your spot really quickly. So yes, so Lisa is the girl I went to this evening. She does my space and so on. I have booked more appointments with her. I've known her like almost 25 years. I adore her. So yes, she did the rest of this sigil. Well, not the rest of it, but she did this for me this evening. So she did a fantastic job and it looks badass. I'm not going to lie. So Miss Esther, are you ready? And by the end of this, I will have it up. I'm going to kind of work on it as I'm going here. I will have it up to where if you guys would like to do one of the lunar charts that I did last week, if you guys would like to do one of the blood moon natal charts so you know what's going to affect you, like I'll pull your chart, I'll read for you, etc., then I will have those tickets up where you guys can already snag your spot for tomorrow night at 9. In the meantime, though, let's read Miss Esther. And as I said, guys, I got new cards. Let me show both YouTube and TikTok. I got new cards. They are absolutely gorgeous. I am in love with them. So here we go. If you guys would like to get a reading, all you have to do is go to my link tree on my TikTok there. I'm so sorry. I need to get it up on my YouTube. And I will get your cards pulled for you. So I do them in the order that they come in, okay? So I have sent out all of the birth charts. Now, if you're talking about the starseed sigils, all of those are done and they will be going out tomorrow. They will be emailed out tomorrow as well. So you guys are going to have to forgive me for being a little slow. If you guys haven't seen my videos lately or anything like that, my kiddo is in the hospital, and so I've been back and forth. He has been pretty ill. So he is fantastically better and should go home tomorrow. So yes, everything got put to the wayside for just a little bit. So yeah. Well, hello there, Willie Nelson. All right. I'm reading for Miss Esther now. So just know, guys, if you get on my list, you grab a reading. This is being streamed on YouTube as well. So if you fall asleep, you miss your spot, whatever, I am going to just read down my list. It will be right there on YouTube if you miss it, if you want to rewatch it, etc., etc., etc. So he is doing tremendously better, yes. And it's very sweet of you guys to be asking. So you guys have no idea how much I love these new ancestor cards. They're fantastic. All right, Miss Esther, are you ready? You start off with fire upside down. And then I'm going to pull my own hair. And then you have Morgan Le Fay, which this card right here is growth. There's a couple of other aspects to this card, but they don't apply in these. We'll talk about that in a minute, because the other aspects of this card are atonement and deceit, okay? But you also have be an open channel. Look how fantastically beautiful these cards are. I'm just saying. I'll tell you the box here in a minute, because oh my God, they're fantastic. And then you have the observer. So, Miss Esther. I find these very interesting because this right here tells me that you have an ability that you've been, I don't think that you've been ignoring it. I think that it may scare you a little, and you are not ready to, you haven't been ready to jump into it just yet. But here's the thing, the universe is going to make you. It's time. It's time. That fire being upside down tells me that you're realizing now you kind of have to go with the flow. And with the flow leading you to using this gift, it is what it is. It is what it is. The Morgan Le Fay card there talks about growth, but it also talks about atonement. So in a way, this is a major growth for you to step out and start using this gift. And we're going to talk about this gift in a second. This is a major step forward for you. Major step forward. Not only is it a major step forward, but there's some part of this that you kind of feel in your soul that as you're using this gift, it's your atonement for past life karma, for things like that, etc. The gift itself is fantastic, and I'm excited for you. because this right here tells me that spirit connects with you like crazy. Not only does it connect with you like crazy, other spirits connect with you like crazy. So I don't know if this is completely that you have stepped into some mediumship abilities, or that you're able to connect to spirit like that things are happening very quickly for you. Whatever it is, as far as connecting and reading and pulling information, pulling whatever through, this gift is going to get stronger and stronger and stronger through the roof. I'm just letting you know. But this here, the observer card, tells me that right off the bat, don't start trying to use this. I'm trying to think of the right way to say it. Don't start trying to voice what you see. Let me say it that way. Because this gift is going through the roof for you to be an amazing observer, to be a watcher right now, to be paying attention to the things around you. There is huge shifts in the world every single day, spiritually, physically, emotionally, mentally. There's just so much shit happening right now, that right now, being an observer, paying attention to this gift and what it's telling you is key. It's key. And the other thing is that it's going to help you hone your gift, because I have a feeling your gift is just slightly different than other people's. So you honing this gift and you utilizing it, paying attention and just observing is going to be key in you learning how to use it for yourself and for other people. So yeah, I'm so glad that you know what I'm talking about. I've been paying attention to your comments there. So it is a whole new world, especially when you have a gift that pops up like this. It is a whole new monster when this starts happening. So I'm really excited for you. I'm really excited for you. And I think it's really cool that your gift is a little bit unique. It's manifesting in a way that it doesn't normally manifest for other people. So I absolutely love that for you. Absolutely love that for you. So if you guys would like to get on my list tonight, the link is in my link tree right there. And yes, you guys are going to get to listen to me do some strange things on live tonight, because my sugar has been wonky because I am stressed as shit. So I'm having to kind of monitor it this evening, just because. The beautiful thing of being diabetic, it's fucking fantastic. No Reiki tonight, guys, because like I said, my stress, my anxiety level is kind of through the roof, and y'all don't want this. So yeah, for those of you guys that are wanting to get on my list, the link is on my link tree. It's the very first one. And it will automatically put you on my list in order. Cool. Cool. My son is doing fantastically better. He should get to come home tomorrow. So it's very sweet of you guys to ask. All right, Miss Shannon Sprague, you ready? You're welcome, Kelso. Yeah, my blood pressure and my sugar have been stupid. They have been stupid. So yeah. You guys are so sweet to be asking about him. Thank you so much. Like it makes me feel very loved to know that you guys are, yeah. So if you guys would like to get on my list, I still have a few spots open. Let me refresh this and I can tell you how many spots I have left, because I'm only going to do about 20 this evening. Me too, love. Me too. This thing with him has been really, it's been going on for about 4 weeks at this point. So me too. I will be glad to get him back home. I don't want to say too much that he'll be home tomorrow because we haven't got the word yet, but yeah. So I don't want to jinx it. You know what I mean? Because I know how the universe works. All right, then. All right, Miss Shannon, you ready? Well, okay. You start off with the ghost dance upside down. For those of you guys on YouTube, I'm having to make sure that I pay attention. The comments sometimes don't stay. So the link tree is on my TikTok. If you guys go to thebluebodhi.com and you go to the events section, it is the very top event there to be able to grab a reading. So yeah, there we go. Yeah. I need my messages visible. I don't care about my face. Like, I want to see y'all's messages. So, all right, Miss Shannon, you have the ghost dance upside down. And then you have the eternal servitor, which is right side up. Happy Mother's Day to you guys. This right here is interesting because I'm going to start with these two, and then we're going to talk about these two cards. These two right here talk about feeling that something has been missing. Not only has something been missing, I have the feeling that the majority of this is spiritual because of these last two cards here. It's like you can see your path, you're walking to your path, but there's a part of your path that's just missing. Like you haven't, it's incomplete. You don't know where it is to go forward. The thing is that it's been there all along. It's just slightly hidden. So that's where these other two things come in, because that is up to this point you kind of feeling like, okay, I know where I want to go. I know spiritually where the universe is leading me. You know, like you just know in your gut where you need to go. But the thing is, part of that path has been hidden from you. And what's funny is it's literally right in front of you, but it's almost like invisible in a way. So the next card you have is the Weaver. The Weaver is someone that's able to weave their fate, other people's fates, etc., like a guide, in a different way than a guide, in that they can actually do things with this weaving. This is somebody that is able to show people where their part of that hidden path is. They're able to give people the right information, the right advice to let them find their path, etc. Weaving in is fantastic. I did not turn my sound off. All right, hold on. Sound off. Sound off. Sound off. Oh, Lord. Okay, well, y'all may just get to hear my phone go off. There it is. Okay. It's been a day, y'all. It's been a weekend. So with this, the thing you need to do to be able to connect through that Weaver power, this is the reconnect to Mother Earth. Now, I'm not sitting here like, oh, you need to go ground, because it's a little deeper than that. Because the thing is, you're already grounded to who you are. You're grounded to where you're going. You're grounded to spirit, like you're connected. This reconnecting to Mother Earth is something a little deeper. It's something more than just going out and grounding. This is a practice you need to make for yourself. It's a practice that you need to develop to help you hear the earth, hear Mother Earth, hear the nature part of spirit. It's there and it's talking to you, but at the same time, you're missing something. And what's funny is I have a feeling as you are trying to write this own practice for yourself, it's going to be an epiphany style thing where all of a sudden you're going to be like, why have I not been doing this whole time? How have I missed this? And here's the other thing, and this seems to be a theme with a lot of people. So I'm just going to throw it out here because I know it's not just Shannon that needs to hear this. It's other people as well. Guys, get back to you. Get back to the basics. Get back to what makes you happy. What made you get started in your job? What made you get started with your relationship, with your significant other, with your hobby, with your spirituality, whatever it is. There's something that catapulted you into the situation you're in now that's driving you up the wall. By getting back to what that was, you're going to remind yourself why you loved it in the first place. Your success is going to go through the roof, and you're going to get back to connecting with everything around you. It's been a theme this weekend. I'm just saying what I'm saying. So, Miss Shannon, love, you're meant to be a weaver. You're meant to be a guide. You're meant to be someone that helps everyone else. So, yeah. All right. Let me refresh here, and I can tell you guys how many spots are left. Good. I'm so glad. Yeah, a lot of people have been feeling like there's something else, there's something more, and it's like you can't, it's like looking through gauze. You know what I mean? Like you can see the outline of it, but you can't see any details. It's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. Guys, I have about, let me see here. I have a few tickets left, a few spots left. I only have 15 on my list. There are 25 tickets available. It says there are 23 that are pending. So that means there's only a couple of spots left. So yes, there's only a couple spots left. But tomorrow I will be back on here. If you guys did not catch my, so I'm going to read Miss Lorianne Brown next. How are you, sugar? So if you guys did not catch my natal reads the other day, I did a live where I pulled birth charts. Well, Miss Lori, that's a couple cards there. Okay. I did a live where I pulled birth charts, and I, well, Miss Lori, okay. I forwarded them to the eclipse next weekend on the 15th. Took a look at the changes, how things shifted, what's going to be affecting you, and what this eclipse is going to change for you. And there were so many people that came in that were like, oh my God, are you going to do this again? I missed the list. Yes, I will be doing it tomorrow. I had an amazingly fun time doing that for you guys. Y'all have no idea. My inner astrology nerd was super uber satisfied after that. So let's do it again. Let's do it again. All right. So, and also for those of you guys waiting, I don't know what the hell is going on. I had a 5-hour video because I read for 5 hours that night that I'm uploading to YouTube, but yet it's not wanting to upload. So I'm going to download it to my computer and then send it to YouTube and go from there. That's the plan. Because I've tried 4 times and it uploads 8 minutes and 23 seconds every time and not the whole 5 hours. And I've never had that happen before. So I'm going to figure out how to do it because it's pissing me off. So yes, I will let you guys know. But if you guys did not get one last week and you'd like to be on my list for tomorrow, please register for the live. It is on there and I will have the tickets up here in just a little bit for you guys. Okay. All right, Miss Lorianne, you have all the cards, girl. You have like all the cards just everywhere. So what I find interesting is that, okay, you've got a couple things going on. So first of all, you have the Gatherer. Then you had 2 cards come out. So you have Arthur, which is self-realization, it's nobility, it's doing the right thing, it's moving forward. And I'm going to read that line first, and then we're going to read this second part that popped out. Because next to Arthur, you have Ask Body. And I'm trying to move these cards around so you guys on YouTube and TikTok can see the wonderful holographicness of it. So you have Ask Body. So a lot of us lately have been realizing that maybe we're not as young as we used to be. Maybe we're not as spry as we used to be. And maybe, just maybe, we probably need to pay attention to that. And so, Lori, I have a feeling that you're kind of in the boat that I'm in with like, I need to do some things a little differently. And I need to get back to doing the things that I love to do, such as Qigong in the mornings, drinking tea in the mornings, etc. So, Miss Laura Lou, I am not sure what's up with you, but I'm going to mom you for a second here, and that This Ask Body card next to the self-realization card tells me that you've kind of got something going on that's been poking at you. You got to get comfy. Yeah. That's been poking at you. So don't ignore it. Don't ignore it. If you feel like there's something you need to change health-wise, there's a reason you're feeling that way. If you're feeling like you need to change how you're eating, if you need to change your diet, that's the same thing. If you need to change your sleep schedule, whatever it is, there's something that is really, really getting to you, and it's kind of been on your mind a little bit. So this is the universe saying, yes, that's the thing. Please listen to me. Shifting and taking a different care of yourself, a better care of yourself, especially for those of you guys that are guides, for those of you guys that are watchers, that are weavers, that whatever your role is. Having your meat sack work at its optimal position is exactly good. I'm glad that this is confirmation for those of you guys on YouTube, or Lori, if you watch it on YouTube later. Lori said, I just made a big shift for my health. So this is confirmation I'm on the right track. Good. I'm so glad, love. So the next part of this is, need and necessity and focus. And need and necessity are two different things here, but this is also a transition. This is moving from one place to another. Fixing the bottom of my yoga pants that were caught on my toe. All right. And then you have the shadow card. So this is a transition for you. This is you shifting your focus and transitioning. What's interesting is that I think this is more within yourself instead of business wise. With this shift, as you shift yourself, you're going to focus easier, better, deeper on where you want to go going forward. Like I said, this is not just your business. It's every aspect of you. And we're going to talk about that right here. Part of why you're changing health-wise, part of why you're changing some other things. This is the balance yourself card. So in balancing yourself, it helps you focus business-wise. It helps you focus on clients. It helps you make sure that you continue to grow, that you've been in this chrysalis for a little bit, Lori. Putting yourself into the chrysalis was that huge shift you went through, and you've been in the chrysalis, and this is for a lot of you guys, I'm not going to lie. You've been in this chrysalis for a little bit now, for a couple months or so. And now it's kind of time to emerge from that chrysalis. That's what this balance yourself is. So Lori, this need to change, this need for health changes, for focus changes, for all of this stuff is because it's balancing you back out. So you can emerge from this chrysalis and be this beautiful, fantastic butterfly that you're meant to be. So I'm glad this was confirmation. I'm so glad this was confirmation for you. That makes me happy. A lot of us are going through some very weird, huge changes. Getting out of that chrysalis is key, guys. So let me see how many spots I have left. Miss Catherine Mazel, you are next on here, love. And thank you so much for the kind email you sent me earlier. So it says my spots are sold out for this evening, guys. Some people still have tickets in their cart, so that's why it's showing sold out. I don't want to overwhelm myself tonight, or I would totally add more. But if you guys haven't been here very long, you haven't heard, my kiddo is in the hospital. I have been exhausted running back and forth and so on. So yeah, thank you, Miss Kathy. So I don't want to overwhelm myself tonight. All right, Miss Kathy, you ready? And for those of you guys that weren't here right off the bat, woo, okay. Every time I do a live, my top 2 gifters will be on my profile. So those of you guys that end up as my top 2 gifters this evening, you will be on my profile until Tuesday, or well, until tomorrow actually, because I scheduled a live for tomorrow. So, all right. All right, Miss Kathy, you ready? I'm just going to say this. You can't make this shit up. And you'll see why in just a second when I show you these cards. So you have the Earth Keeper right off the bat, and I want you guys to look at how cool this card is, okay? But I want you to look at the symbolism on it, and I want you to look at the woman's headdress and so on. I want you to look at all of it, okay? All right. Then you have Connect to Heart. And then this one right here is Whopper Jawed. So it came out like this. This is authority. This is also hunting down something. It's being in charge. It's a natural balance of moving forward. And then this is why I said you can't make this shit up. This is a completely different deck of cards, okay? This is the Shine Brightly card. Do you guys see why I said pay attention to how the Earth Keeper card looks? So, Miss Kathy, you have a very important role to play going forward. I'm going to yawn a lot tonight. I'm just letting you know it's going to happen. You have a very important role going forward. This new job you were offered, is putting you where you need to be to move forward, to be this Earth Keeper soul. An Earth Keeper is someone, it's not always someone that protects the whole earth, guys. An Earth Keeper soul is someone that is here to protect the part of the earth that they're on, that they're in. It's to protect anything around them, okay? But it's not always meaning that you have to protect the whole world. Does that make sense? Before you can walk on this Earth Keeper path, you have to connect back to your heart, to what you love doing. This new position that you've got, this job, is the universe's way of putting you on that path, getting you back to the things that you love and the things that you enjoy. The card being Whopper Jawed with the natural balance tells me that you still have some things shifting, because it's like this. So when it's like this, it tells me it's moving this way, not that way. So it's still shifting, but it's not quite there yet. This card right here is all about individuality, about standing out from the crowd, about shining, allowing your light to shine, etc. So that's what this is about right here. Thank you for all the roses, love. To fully gain this balance, to fully step onto this path, into this role of being an Earth Keeper, you need to connect back to yourself, to the thing that makes Kathy happy. You also need to stand out. You're an amazing individual, Kathy, love. Don't ever let anybody make you feel less than that. You have an important role to play in so many people's lives that it's just amazing. It's just amazing. So this path, the universe is going to shove you on this path, whether you like it or not. I'm just saying what I'm saying, Kathy. So, and I'm going to say so a lot tonight too, apparently. This is what it is. This is what it is. You're welcome so much, love. And I hope it's a good cry. If you guys ever tell me you're crying, you have to tell me if it's a good cry. And lie to me if it's a bad cry, okay? I can just lie to me if it's a bad cry, because I will feel like shit if I like make somebody bad cry. Just saying. All right, Miss Brittany Roper. You ready? Maybe if my thing decides to load. There we go. All right. Thank you, Miss Kathy. I love you too. So if you guys are on my list and you fall asleep, you have to go, whatever, no worries. You guys know where to find yourself. For the guys on YouTube, if you guys would, I think that my list is probably closed for this evening. If I do this, such as tomorrow, I will have my list, my Linktree links here on my YouTube, so you guys can find them. That way you guys can go on and grab a reading if you would like. So that was only one, CJ. All right, Miss Brittany, here we go. But you guys don't have to be here for this. You know what? Those are the cards I went to reach for next. That's what's happening. And my live tomorrow for the lunar charts, you do not have to be here either. I will read them and you guys can go back and listen to them. And I will email all the charts to you guys. So happy Mother's Day to everyone just joining. Nope, that's what it is. 2 cards. This is what it is. And for those of you guys that are ready to come see me in Chicago this week, well, this weekend, yeah. I do have a shamanic retreat, and I hope to see you guys all there. I'm just saying. Interesting. Okay. All right, Miss Brittany, are you ready? You have the owl upside down. And then you also have the weaver. This is important, super important. And it's also tattling on you a little bit. I'm just saying. Sweet Pea, you have been ignoring your calling. You've literally been ignoring your calling. You're a guide, you're a weaver, you're someone that helps people move forward. You help them see their fate. You help them see their calling, where they're supposed to be. And for some reason, I think that some of the signs have been hidden from you. I don't think that it's so much you've been ignoring all of them. You've been ignoring a few, but you've been ignoring some of the signs popping up because you haven't known they were signs. Here's what I said was interesting, because you had 2 cards pop up out of this next deck. You have Set, and then you have Anubis, who is on top of. So Set was underneath, Anubis was on top. The Set card represents short-sightedness, but it also represents ambition. The Anubis card is preservation and obligation. Then here you have the Respect Your Physical Body card. You need to make a shift. You need to make a shift physically. You've been in self-preservation mode for a while, obviously for good reason, because the other feel of this card is that you've been living in a situation, you've been in a situation where it's almost like you had somebody with their foot on top of your head. And so every time you would try to get up, every time you would try to rise up and see these signs and get into this position as a guide, that foot would come down harder and you'd kind of forget. You know what I mean? You kind of forget. So you've been in this self-preservation mode. With it, you've been doing some things and sliding into some bad habits. So this is kind of tattling on you. I'm just letting you know, this is kind of tattling on you. With this kind of tattling on you, it's just to kind of push that ambition button forward a little bit, to push you forward a little bit. Because you have an amazing gift, love. The world needs the weavers right now so badly, because so many people are lost. They have no idea where they're going, what they're doing, why they're supposed to be doing it, why they're supposed to even be here. They have no idea. They need the weavers so badly right now to help them find their path, to help them weave their own fate. Okay? So, Miss Becky. Miss Brittany, I'm so sorry. Miss Brittany. Sweet Pea. You have to start taking a little better care of yourself because you've been slipping into some bad habits. And then you need to grab this roll by the horns and rush forward with it, okay? Thank you for the gifts, guys. So, I'm just saying, don't shoot the messenger. It's just tattling on you a little bit, just a tiny bit. There was something I was just fixing to do. I don't know. Everything is falling out of my brain. Everything. All right. Miss Corina. And I reached for these first, so there we go. So my list is closed for this evening, guys. But I do reads multiple times a week. And I will have my schedule up. I have been a little hesitant to do too much on my schedule this week just because, make sure I got this right. All right. Just because my kiddo's been ill. So I didn't want to put too much on there and then have to cancel. Okay. Wait, is that 2? Okay. I was like, is that 2 or 4? Because if it was 4, we were going to have a chat with these cards. Happy Mother's Day, guys. How are you? All righty. Okay, that's too many. That's like that many cards. Too many. So, and for those of you guys that messaged me about reading for me, reading through the site, etc., just know that I have read them and I will be answering you guys. I was a little overwhelmed with y'all responses. Ooh, okay. You cannot make this shit up. All right, love, you ready? This is for Miss Karina there. You start off with Osiris, which is acquisition. That's important. Just trust me. It's acquisition. It's responsibility. It is a commitment. And then you have the sorcerer and the crow upside down on top of it, which this is your gift. This is funny. I'll talk about these and then we'll talk about that. Then you have higher perspective, but you have the death card upside down on top of it. And then here you have spirit guides, which is higher perspective, insight, guidance. Oh, Miss Karina. This right here talks about you having a gift that I have a feeling you turned it off. Not sure why you turned it off, but you turned it off. And I think that the universe has been pulling on you to use it again. With that though, I think you've kind of been really bucking it hardcore, that you haven't wanted to step back into using it. And I get it. I get it. This gift you have. Oh. There you go. This gift you have is fantastic. And it's really, really amazing. I have a feeling that you probably are a very, very talented necromancer, a very talented medium. And guys, when I say necromancer, a necromancer is just someone that works with those who have passed away, those that are dead, those on the other side. This gift you have, Sweet Pea, you see things so much differently than people around you. Not only do you see people for who they are and what they are right off the bat, but you also, you can kind of see where they're going. You literally see their path. You see where they're going. And you don't know how to explain that to them, but you do. That death card upside down tells me that you need to step back into using this gift and using these abilities. You don't need a rebirth in your life right now because you never let that part go. You just turned it off. So you just need to flip the switch and turn it back on. The spirit guides card at the end here. There's lots of feathers in these cards. There's lots of bird symbolism. There's lots of wings in here, which tells me that you've probably been getting messages, whether it's in the form of feathers or a certain bird you're seeing everywhere or whatever, from guides, from people that are here to help you. Pay attention to them. Pay attention to those signs because they're leading you down the right path. Does he send big birds? Got you. Because what I noticed in here as I was looking is there's eagles in here. Huge wings in here. You have the crow. She has an eagle feather in her hair. Things like that. Like out of 6 cards, 4 of them have birds in them. So that's a lot of bird symbolism. I love that. I love that. I'm glad that he sends you signs. Pay attention to those because he's trying to help you get back to where you need to be. He's trying to help you see the path you need to be walking. And you need to start using that gift again, sweetheart. You need to start using that gift again because it's fantastic. It's fantastic. And by saying necromancer and being a very talented medium, it's not just the medium part that is important. It is the necromancy part. It is being able to work with the dead to help them get their message across and help them do the things that they know need to be done for their loved ones. So it's actually a very important role, guys, that I think a lot of people don't realize. They just hear the word and they go, oh God, that's evil. No, it's not. It's you being able to understand, to hear, and to help the people here connect and move forward the way they need to. Because when you die, you're suddenly privy to all the information. You just now can't go, hey, blah, blah, blah words. This is what needs to happen. You don't have that connection. So you have to find people that have the connection, or you have to hope and pray that the people, the live people here, understand your messages in the ways you can send them. So having a necromancy talent is insanely amazing. It's not something evil, guys. And what sucks is that it has been made to look evil for so long, and the world would be so much better if people were allowed to use that. I'm just saying. So there you go, Miss Karina. And I'm so sorry about your son, love. And I'm glad that he is sending you signs, and you know that's him sending you signs. All right. Miss Linda Knutson, you're welcome so much, sweet pea. Exactly. Propaganda has made all of this stuff that used to be very, very highly revered look evil. It's not just the internet. It is some organized religions. It is books. It's movies. It's TV. Yeah. I love that. I love that, Karina. That's awesome. All right, Miss Linda. Well, I'm just going to say right off the bat, you can't make this shit up. All right. Yeah, for those of you guys that are older, like I am, y'all remember all of the movies. Oops, that one was already right side up. Of the 80s and so on, some in the 70s that really, really make anybody that's not Christian look horrible. You're welcome, Karina. You have a wonderful week too, love. They also make anything in this realm look like you're super crazy, even when you're needed. Think about it. Any movie you've ever seen, one of the best ones is like Poltergeist with the lady, they call her in to talk to the house, etc. Things like that. Any movie you've ever seen where they have to call in an expert, even if it's a priest doing exorcisms, they're weird. They're outsiders. They're kept at an arm's distance. Think about that. Why does it have to be that way? I mean, embrace it. And I'm old enough and I've done enough in my life that I don't give a fuck anymore. And so I'm dressing the way I want to and doing what I want. But at the same time, exactly like the Whoopi Goldberg character in Ghost. You're weird. You're an outsider. You're on the outskirts. Yeah. So, all right, Miss Linda, you ready? You have the circle. And they caught my hair in the hospital armband. That's funny. You have the circle. Then you have the outlaw. Then you also have Osiris, which is commitment, responsibility, and acquisition. And then you have remember who you are. So you have a lot of things in your life that are coming full circle right now. Not just full circle, but full circle in a way. It's almost like a spiral. Let me say it that way. It's full circle, but it's like this. Like you've literally gone up. And now it's really funny. This is really, really funny because we kind of just talked about some of this. Now you're owning that outlaw aspect of yourself. You're owning that badass, let's move forward. This is who I am part of yourself. What I love about this is in owning this, in moving forward, in walking tall in who you are and taking responsibility and like, you know what? This is me. And if you don't like it, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. You do need to remember who you are, love. Remember who you are inside. Embrace that with this coming full circle, with you getting back to you, with you moving forward with this commitment of being happy, of not allowing people to push your boundaries anymore, of just being a badass. Let me just say it that way, of just being a badass, because every card here talks about you being able to mesh this part of you that is who you've become with who you've always been. Does that make sense? Because even though as we go through life, we shift and we move and we change, and we're always different than we were the day before, than we were the day before that. Every day we're different and we just keep moving forward. So as you shift and as you come around full circle, you're not really coming back full circle. What you're doing is spiraling upwards. You're moving upwards continually. That's where you are right now. You've hit back on this spiral back here, but just up. And I would bet here lately, you've been getting all of these signs and all of this confirmation that you need to embrace this part of you. You need to embrace who you've always been, who you are, where you're going, and why you're going there. And that outlaw card there tells me that you're doing it with a little pizzazz, which makes me happy. So I feel like I need to tell you that I'm super proud of you for this, because especially seeing this one, it tells me that you're kind of, you're going to become the black sheep of the family with just owning who you are and telling everybody else to suck it if they don't like it. So I'm super proud of you. I'm super, super proud of you. I have a feeling that no one's telling you that, with you owning who you are and fully walking in who you have been and who you are now. So congratulations, sweetheart. And I'm super proud of you for this. This is your confirmation that yes, you're doing the right thing. Yes, you're on the right track. And yes, you can melt who you are with who you've always been into one fantastic, utterly epic soul. There you go, Miss Linda. I hope that helped. Suggestions? Well, I guess it kind of depends on which way you want to go with things. Just so you guys know, my mods, I don't know if they've been putting on there because I haven't been watching the codes, but I do have a code for any of the classes on my site. All you got to do is use the code FREEDOM, and you guys can get any of my classes for half off. This doesn't apply to like the mentorship program because it's already pretty cheap, but it does apply to any of the other classes. And I do have a couple of long-term classes that'll be starting up as well. I'm going to get back to teaching more than reading privately, guys, just so you know. But yes, so I can tell you where you guys are on the list. So, ooh, I have Elizabeth next, and I probably said that wrong, and I'm sorry. And then I have Miss Carol. Then I have Harlow Justice, Angela Smith, Greer. How are you, Greer? I haven't seen your cute little name in a long time. Then I have Miss Brianne Woods. Ooh, Makilla Neal. What a fucking name. That's awesome. Dude, that's like a superstar name. Morgan Henning, Maria, Ashley Scott, Christina Scott, and Ashley Nicholson. I got Liz Dexick there for a minute. Just saying what I'm saying. All right. Yep. So with necromancy, it's not just raising the dead, it's working with them, talking to them, etc. So Miss Elizabeth, how are you? Thank you, Amethyst. I appreciate that. So here we go. And if I'm saying your name wrong, please let me know, because that is beautiful and I absolutely don't want to say it wrong. Well, unfortunately, people equate talking with raising the dead, and it's not the same thing. So, well, I guess in a way it is. It is and it's not. Like, you're not raising them as in zombies. You're raising them as in speaking. You're raising them as in bringing their wisdom here. So, yeah. Good. I'm glad I said it right. If I can talk someone to death, does that count? You are funny, Becca. Oh, my God. Dude, that was funny shit. That was funny shit. Happy Mother's Day to those of you guys there on YouTube, those of you guys watching. Don't forget, if you guys are one of my top 2 gifters here on TikTok, you will spend time on my profile. So everybody will follow you. Just letting you know. All right. So here we go. Well, all right then. Woo. You start off with fire right side up. And then you have the Weaver. Then you have Hades, which is equality and wisdom. Note I said wisdom. Can't make this shit up, okay? I just want to point that out. On top of that, on top of it, you had El Shaddai, which is also wisdom. Literally. But it's kindness as well. So you have perseverance and equality and wisdom. And then you literally have wisdom and kindness. I'm just saying what I'm saying. They are the same thing. But I want you to also notice this. You have dark and you have light. You literally have a god of the underworld that takes care of the dead and god of the angels. This is balance. This literally is balance right here. And then you have answer the call, which is live and explore. So, my sweet friend, you have a fire lit under your butt lately to change, to do things, to help people. But the thing is, you're not quite sure how to help people because you have this passion to do something different, to not be like everybody else out there, to not be like every other guide, every other counselor, every other yoga teacher, whatever it is, you're not going to do it. I'm not going to be like everyone else. So you're striving to find your place. You're striving to move forward. You're striving to pay attention, to find where you need to be. That's where this balance comes in. You already know the things you need to do to change. You already know what you need to have going forward. Does that make sense? This balance is key. Dark and light, good and bad, left and right, yin and yang, black and white. It's all balance. So in knowing how you want to move forward, you have to have this balance. That answer the call card there. That's why I was saying you kind of already know how it is you want to be different. You already know what you want to do. You already know how to implement it and how to be successful at it. You just need to step forward and do it. And it will take some work. And it will take sailing on some rough waters. And it will take losing your sail a couple of times. But if you don't answer that call and you don't bring this balance in, you'll never know if you can do it or not. So this is kind of your universal confirmation, kick in the pants to move forward with it, love. I hope that was the confirmation you needed to keep going forward. I love this card, by the way. I think it's really cool. Just want to show you guys. These cards are cool in general. But I absolutely love this. I love that this is balanced right here. It's balanced. Man, I don't know about y'all, where y'all live, but here in Oklahoma, with all the stupid rain and stuff we've had, we now have pollen out the ass. And so this sinus junk can fuck right the fuck off. I'm just saying. It can fuck right off. I love spring because I love that everything is getting green and the flowers are blooming and I'm throwing cards everywhere. By the way, I am reading for Miss Carol now. I love that all those things happen in the spring, but at the same time, it's storming all the time, or it's, hey, let's bathe in some pollen. I'm kind of out on both of those. Oh, yeah, Tennessee as well. Tennessee is beautiful too, especially in the spring. Most places are beautiful in the spring. I would bet every place is beautiful in the spring, especially like right about the summer solstice. It's probably my favorite time of year. Because it's not like soul melting hot yet. It is pretty yet. Pretty yet? It is pretty yet? Can't words. Oh my goodness. I am not a tornado fan. Yes, so for those of you guys just joining, this was my Mother's Day gift. I just got it done today. Not gonna lie, the pinky hurt like a bitch, but it looks epic and it made me happy. Hi, Miss Carol, how are you? pretty people-y around here. Oh my God. So if you guys missed Friday, I will refund you. I thought I had those tickets turned off because I did not have a live scheduled because I was at the emergency room with my son for 11 hours. So I will get those refunded to you guys, just so you know. Because that is my bad. I had so much other things going on. We sat at the emergency room from 3 o'clock in the afternoon until almost 2, well, really 2 a.m. Yeah, I was not happy. And that was in the waiting room. Not happy. All right, love, you ready? All right. You have the rainbow right off the bat. Then you have the Golden Empress, which is power. It's literally the power card. You can't make this up. Then you have movement. And then you have treat your body well. And the things on the bottom here talk about movement, massage, moving forward, etc. So I'm unsure what it is you've been rolling around in your noggin about getting into and doing, but this is absolutely your confirmation to do it, because there's two themes here: power and movement with your body, like physical movement. This power over here. Oh, here's yawn number 2. There you go. Number 2. Y'all gotta see the ugly part of that yawn. I apologize. This power is palpable from you right now. In fact, I would bet that you probably have people around you that aren't sure about you, that they're kind of like, you're different and I don't know how, but so some people are feeling it and they're like all about it. Other people, however, are kind of backing off from you because you are coming into this amazing shift of power and it's radiating from you. It's just literally radiating from you. So you're diving down all of these rabbit holes because you're learning all kinds of stuff. It's like you have this crazy hunger to just soak in everything you can right now. Doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter if it's something, it's funny. It's like even the things that don't resonate with you have never resonated with you. And it's like, I'm probably not ever going to practice that, but I want to learn it still. Like you're just wanting to learn everything, because this power that you've got going on is fucking fantastic, my friend. So here's the thing with it. This movement and treating your body well is key. Learn from my mistake here. Moving, whether it's yoga, whether it's qigong, whether it's getting a massage, whether it's just stretching in the mornings, whatever it is key. Moving forward is key. But taking care of yourself and taking care of your body is also key. Because as this power starts to build up, it gets overwhelming. And if you don't move and you don't have a way to let it out, it builds up and it almost gets painful. Like that's the only way I can explain it. This right here also tells me that you're an energy well, that you produce more energy than you can actually use. But I think yours is a little unique. I don't think yours is just the like crazy over the top ADHD, like all the time. Yours is not that. Yours is like this personal energy, this personal power. And I think that it wells up to the point that you've had different points in your life where this shift has happened because you haven't found your stride yet with it. You haven't found the complete balance in this power and using it correctly. So it either builds up until it explodes and you're completely drained, or, well, it's either built up here or drained. Like there's really no in between. So that's why you're learning everything you can right now. So you can go from this buildup and this drained to even in the middle. I love that. Thank you so much, Courtney. You are made me blush. Thank you. You're so sweet. You are a beautiful little thing too. I love you. I love that you've started doing all of these things. I love that you've started stepping out and doing those things in particular, especially Reiki. You are so welcome. That was so sweet of you. Especially Reiki, because in letting this power build up, you have an amazing amount of power, and letting this power build up, it will start to cause physical damage. It will absolutely cause physical damage. I let mine fester for way too long, and it started to break the meat sack down. So guys, if you hold your personal power in too long, it will make you ill. It will make you sick. So love, find your stride, find your routine, find your movement. And I know in learning all of these things, this is kind of your confirmation that yes, you're on the right path. Yes, you need to be learning these things. So not only that, but find your stride. Find the thing that helps you move yourself forward spiritually. And that's what will help that balance, because it will help you alleviate some of that other energy. It will help you alleviate it. So I hope that helps, my sweet friend. And I hope you have a fantastic Mother's Day, or had a fantastic Mother's Day. So I have Miss Harlow next. I'm refreshing here really quickly, so I can make sure I've got everybody on my list. Thank you, Miss Karina. You are so sweet, love. All right. So I have Harlow, Angela Smith, Greer, Brianne Woods, Makila Neal, Morgan, Maria, Christina, and Ashley. All right. Ready? Yeah, my list is closed for this evening, but I am on here way too much. Doing these. Oh, now that's a cool cyborg thing. That looked badass with my hair, I'm just saying. All right, Miss Harlow, you ready? It does not say show more, and I just refreshed, so I'll refresh again. I think some people have things in their cart, or they haven't finalized things yet, because it only shows that I have 18 people right now. So yeah. Oh, I'm so glad that you enjoy the weekly Reiki, and I apologize for not having one tonight, but like I said, guys, it has been a very long weekend, and 2 cards it is. Yeah, I refresh repeatedly so that way I can see if anybody else has popped up on my list. But that is my list in order as of right now. Happy Mother's Day to you, love. All righty. And y'all get to watch me eat some candy. Thank you, Miss Leanne. I love you too. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Okay. Here we go. You have the owl. Then you also have Osiris, which is responsibility and commitment and gaining things. On top of that, though, you have the Lilith card, which I love the way that they depict Lilith in these cards. She's utterly fantastically beautiful in these cards. She's on top of Osiris. Her card is hunger and moving forward and instinct. And then you had the reclaim card and you had reflect on top of it. And then you have answer the call. All right. So, love. This is a pivotal time in your life. It's a pivotal time because that owl card right there tells me that not only have you had a horrible streak of things happening lately, but you've also had signs and symbols hitting you like insanely crazy. And I think these are things that you're even pointing out. And people are going, what? I didn't see that. There are these fantastical things that are happening around you that you are the only one that's seeing. Other people are not seeing them. I mean, they're seeing them, but they're not seeing them. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? They're seeing things in black and white, and you're seeing it in all of the colors. With this, with these omens, with seeing these things, and when I say omens, I mean good and bad. I don't mean just bad. Does that make sense? But with these omens, it's putting a drive behind you like you've never had. And I think what's irritating you right now is that this drive to move forward has no conductor. Like this train has no conductor, and it's just running away down any damn track it can go on. So you don't have a destination in mind. You're just running forward aimlessly is what it feels like sometimes. You have this instinct and your train's following where the instinct is telling it to go. The Osiris card tells me that you have something specific you need to acquire as you go on this path. You have a unique responsibility. Yeah, that's exactly right. There's no manual right now. But the thing is, there is a manual. There is a manual. It's just somebody didn't put it back in the right place. Okay? That's why these other two cards are super important. This reflect and reclaim. Because this reflect card is key. The reflect card is key, and it's over the reclaim card for a reason. You need to look back at these omens, at this terrible streak of luck, at all of these bad things that have been happening. And I want you to look at it in this way. And I want you to apply this to everything. And it's going to sound cool and shitty at the same time when I say it. Okay. So just let me explain after I say it. You need to look back over the last 2 years at everything and see what it removed or placed in your life. For example, if you lost a job, I don't want you to look at it like I've lost that income. I want you to look at it like I lost a position that was not for me. The universe took that position off the table because it was not where I was supposed to be. And because I lost that job, I found this job and I did this. I want you to go back and I want you to reflect and I want you to look at the things that got you where you are right at this moment, sitting right here watching this reading. Look back at all those things. When you guys learn, and this is for all of you right here, when you guys learn how to do that, things won't hit you in the same way that they always have. Here's a good example. Say you're dating somebody for a year, year and a half, 2 years, whatever. And you break up like that out of nowhere and you're kind of like, I have no idea what the fuck just happened. I want you to look at it like this. Yes, that relationship is over because something in the universe meant that it needed to be over. What did it do for you? Where did it move you to in life? Did it move you forward? Did it allow you the freedom to get the job you wanted? Did it allow you the freedom to go back to school? Did it allow you, what did it give you? What did that relationship give you? Where did it put you? What did it take away? What did it remove from your life? Did it remove stress? Did it remove an alcoholic? Did it remove somebody who didn't put you first? Did it remove you putting everybody else first and not having the things you needed for you? You see what I'm saying? Go back through those things. And it sucks to do this. Don't think it doesn't. It sucks at first, because especially the bad things. The great things, though, that you'll see as you're going are the things that you're going to reclaim. Because in reflecting and going back through all of these things, the thing that you're going to reclaim, the things, is exactly what's going to give you that manual back to answer that call and to push forward. So, as much as it sucks, go back to the last couple years and look at the things that have been placed in or taken out of your life and see what happens. See what happens. And happy Mother's Day to you guys. Thank you. My son is doing much better. He should get to come home tomorrow. So thank you for that. So I hope that helps, Miss Harlow. Reflecting is great, guys. It truly is. I'm not going to lie. It has its good and it has its bad. So yeah. So my next victim here is Angela Smith, and then Miss Greer, and then Miss Brienne. And yes, I have more on my list too. I'm going to check my sugar right here on TikTok, just because. Because one of the things that sucks about this stuff is that this shit has been so wonky this week. It's not even funny. So, yeah. Me too, because I was very, very worried about him. Woo! I'm glad I checked it. One of the things that sucks about being diabetic, guys, is when you have to take medicine to correct because your sugar's high, because your stress level is through the roof, and it drops your sugar really quickly. So when I started this live, my sugar was at 200. It is now 131, and I'm feeling the effects of it. And so it makes me feel drunk sometimes, and it's weird, and I don't like it. It is what it is. All right, Miss Angela. Here we go, love. And for those of you guys that didn't hear me mention it, those that are my top 2 gifters, every time I do a live, we'll get to spend time on my profile there. So, hi, Miss Spiritual Diamond. How are you? Hi, Miss Becca. Oh, I'm sure there's always a glitch in the matrix. If you guys look, they're everywhere. Whoever they hired to code this shit is on vacation and things are breaking down. So for those of you guys that are watching on TikTok, it's freezing where you are. Just know that it is streaming live here on YouTube and it will be up. So if you guys miss your reading, if it glitches and does its funky little shit, like you can't make this shit up. Oh my God. Okay. Y'all watched me shuffle. Yes, y'all watched me shuffle. If not, you can watch me shuffle on YouTube. Ready? Miss Angela, you have the Jaguar upside down. Then you have Reflect. Then you have the Prince, which this is Lost Valor. It's sorrow. It's kind of a sad card. And then you also have Answer the Call. Like I said, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. So, sweetheart, these cards right here make me just want to give you a huge hug. I'm so sorry that the universe felt that you needed a horrible lesson. I don't think lesson is the right word, because as soon as I said it, it was wrong. Redirection. This also tells me that apparently you're a little stubborn. It tells me that you've literally been made to feel powerless. You've been made to feel powerless. Not just powerless, but like it's almost like your feminine power has been taken away from you. Thank you. Well, Kelso, my sugar's going down a little too quickly. So it is not cookies. It is my other favorite thing, a Nestle Crunch Bar. Not only has this made you feel powerless, it's made you reflect. And not just in a good way, but a bad way. Like, I think that this reflection has almost become an obsession at times. Which then tells me you've gotten too far in your own head a few times. The Prince card there, that sorrow, that sadness, that lost valor, is also a little bit of serendipity. It's a little bit of the right place at the right time, the wrong place at the wrong time. And I think when you really look back at things, if you were to stop right now, right after I finish this reading, and you look back at things in a new light, you'll see that all of these things put you where you are right now for you to forge your path forward. Because your path forward is not just this beautiful golden path. It is like a crazy bramble jungle forest thing that you have a flaming machete that you are slicing through like fucking hot butter. Because you've had your power taken away. You've had these things happen. And it's showed you how fucking strong you are. It showed you how amazing you are. So, that literally tells me the world is at your fingertips right now, my friend. All you got to do is unsheath that flaming machete and slice through all the bramble. Which means boundaries, letting people go, letting ideas and dreams go that were not for you, and stepping into who you need to be. So, everything happens for a reason, my friend. The reason may suck, or it may appear to suck, but everything happens for a reason. Y'all getting to watch me Pauly Shore it a lot. So, I hope that helps, Miss Angela. I'm so sorry, love. I was married to one for 15 years. Miss Greer, where are you at, sugar? That's too many. Happy Mother's Day to you. How the hell are you? Haven't seen your cute little name in a while. Empaths do attract narcissists. Like flies to a fire. Not a fire. It's a little buzzy lamp that fries the flies. So, yeah, unfortunately, narcissist, unless they are willing to change, unless they are willing to acknowledge and to go through the changes or to work on themselves, they are not going to get better. They are not going to change. And unfortunately, that relationship will not change. Sometimes it just is what it is. Well, Miss Greer. Okay. You start off with the fire. And then you have the revolutionary. And then you have the mother of dawn, which is beauty and compassion. And then you have remember who you are. So, what you been working on, Miss Greer? Girl, this right here tells me about a massive change with you. Not only a massive change, but this fantastical new way of looking at life, of looking at the world around you, of literally reinventing yourself. It also tells me that you're looking at the world through different eyes. You're seeing things differently. You have so much more compassion for things and people and situations around you. What's funny is I almost feel like something in you shifted. It's been shifting for a couple months, but especially in the last, I would say, week and a half to 2 weeks, it's been a major, major shift. And with this major shift, I feel like you're having epiphanies like on a daily basis about where you're going and what you need to be doing and all that stuff. Like, it's just like keeps hitting you. It's crazy. What I love about this is that compassion card there, that seeing things. It's seeing things in rose colored glasses, but I know I said in on purpose, seeing things in rose colored glasses. Because you are still seeing the bad. You are still seeing the other side. But in seeing things the way you're seeing them, a lot of times it's the people that have experienced the worst in others, that have had to fight for themselves, for their life, whether it's physical, emotional, mental, are the ones that are the most compassionate. They give the most of themselves because they understand what it's like to be on both sides. And I think that's exactly where you're at, Greer. What is really, really cool about this is that that fire card right there tells me that whatever these epiphanies are that have happened lately, they are driving you forward in a way that you've never felt before. It's a revolutionary way of looking at things and at moving forward. So, congratulations. I'm just going to say it that way. Congratulations. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it's the greatest thing ever. But this is exactly what you needed at this point in your life. And I can't wait to see where it leads you. I really can't. So, you're welcome, Miss Greer. And it was fantastic to see you. It was fantastic to see you. Because if you've popped in, a lot of times I don't get to watch the comments too much because they go so fast. So, I'm glad I got to see you. Miss Brianne Woods. Let me refresh my list one more time. So, I have Miss Brianne Woods, Miss Makilla Neal, Morgan, Maria, Christina, and Ashley. There you go. Thank you, love. I appreciate that. Hello, Miss Brianne. How are you? Trust me, I'm kind of surprised that B. Rhodey hasn't popped on, but his sleep schedule is really off. So he's been sleeping all day and staying up all night long. They were going to give him something to sleep this evening, so he'll probably be asleep whenever I get off of here. Woo, okay. All right then. I have missed you too, Miss Brienne. Aw, that's awesome. Tell me who your mom is. I know I saw you say something about it, and I didn't catch who it was. So my list is closed for this evening, love. Whenever I pop up, if you guys want to get on my lists, whenever Angela, that's your mom. Yay. I love that you and your mom got readings. That's so fantastic. Whenever you guys, if you go to my live schedule there and you can see what I've got scheduled, there will be things on the site that you can go to and grab your spot. I usually only do 5 prepaids. That's to kind of get you on the list early. But you can register for the live, and when I pop on, the tickets will go on sale. And that way you guys can grab your spot. Well, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that she, did she enjoy her reading? Yes. Well, him being sick in general has messed with his sleep schedule. Really, for the past week, he's slept about 22 hours a day. So that's partially why I haven't done a lot of lives and I've canceled appointments and so on, because he's been really, really ill. He's been really ill. So, all right, Miss Brienne. Here we go. So, you have the coyote upside down. Good, I'm glad. Then you have withdraw. Ooh. And then you have Thanatos, which is the completion card. It's also support, but in this reading, the completion is what's important. And then you have connect with animals. This is spirit guides. Thank you for the gifts, love. Miss Brienne. Girl, whatever this situation is, it's over. And I think that you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is a situation where there had been a lot of tricksterish energy. There had been a lot of mischievous things going on. I don't know if you were lied to. I don't know what it is, but things were kept from you. Let me say it that way. Things were kept from you, have been kept from you. And you know that it's done. You know that it's done. So now it's time for you to withdraw, for you to pull back, for you to put that boundary up. Whatever this situation is, and I have a feeling there's a person involved. Whatever this situation is has run its course. It's complete. It's done. The thing you were supposed to learn, you were supposed to do, you were supposed to accomplish, and the same for them, that they were supposed to learn, accomplish, or whatever, has been finished. It's been completed. What I know that withdrawing from it is going to suck. I know that it's going to suck because I have a feeling this is a situation that you've been in for a long time. It's comfortable. And it actually makes me sad reading these cards. Like it's making me choke up a little bit. The connecting with animals card isn't just animal spirit guides. It's also relaxing. It's healing. It's undoing. Does that make sense? I don't know if it's undoing damage or if it's undoing memories or if it's undoing, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but it's healing and it's getting back to you being you again. So, Sweet Pea, I hope you know that I'm absolutely sending all of my love your way. because this is a hard situation. Thank you for the compliment, love. It's a hard situation, and you've been in it so long that it's hard for you to withdraw. You know you need to. You know you need to set those boundaries, and you know you need to walk away. But you've got to set those boundaries and withdraw, walk away. Know that it's over and know that you've learned everything you were supposed to learn. So, why you gotta make a heavy read, Bree? Why you gotta do a heavy read, Brienne? One thing I do love, though, I've had these cards for years and I love them, but I want you guys first of all to look at my earrings. They're the blue Morpho butterfly wings, right? Look what he's holding in his hand. So he's literally holding a blue butterfly in his hand. So I just wanted you guys to see that. I don't know why. But Miss Brienne, I love you, sweet pea. I adore seeing you on here. I adore seeing your little face or your little TikTok thing face. Yeah. I adore seeing yourself on here. How about that? And if you ever need me, you know where to find me, because whatever the situation is, it's very heavy. So, and I'm sorry, sugar. I'm sorry. So, let yourself heal from this. It's complete. But I know withdrawing is going to be hard as hell. So, I'm sorry. All right. Miss Makilla. Is it Miss? All right. So I have Makilla, Morgan, Maria, Christina, and Ashley. And my list is closed for this evening, guys. But make sure you register for my lives when you see me on here. And for those of you guys that don't know me, that are just popping in, etc., I have been reading professionally since 2014. And in reading professionally, that's not just for friends and family, guys. I have worked for some major sites such as Purple Ocean, things like that. I have been reading for a very, very long time. I have been reading oracle cards, all kinds of stuff. I am absolutely a professional. This is my job. So, yeah. Oh, what did Brienne say? Oh, Brienne, congratulations. Congratulations. I love that. I'm so proud of you, sugar. You have no idea how proud I am of you. Like, mom proud of you. I'm so, so proud of you, sweetheart. I just want you to know that. Super proud of you. Aw, well, I'm glad you come in and catch my lives. Ooh, this is some cool ass cards. Makilla, you ready? I'm just going to call you Killa. All right, Killa. I like that. So, here we go. You have the hummingbird, which the hummingbird is constant moving forward. It's power. It's the ADHD brain. You know what I mean? Like, blah, 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 blah. It's how my brain works most of the time. There's like 400 fucking hummingbirds in there. That's kind of how it works. Thank you for the gift, love. Look at you, Brienne. That's fucking awesome. And then you have the Master of the Great Hunt, which this is authority. It is hunting down what you want. You can't make this up, okay? I'm just saying. The Master of the Hunt. Authority, moving forward. Just reward, etc. Then you have strength. I showed you that card again for a reason. I have strength. You have strength. Words. Words and things and stuff. Okay. This is why I showed you the other card and I said, you can't make this shit up. This is the Embrace New Beginnings card. So this is Odin at Yule and on the Great Hunt. I'm just saying. Can't make this shit up. Can't make this shit up. That's Odin at Yule. Sweetheart, whatever it is going on right now, I'm glad you got to see me, love. I'm glad we got to see you. Whatever this is going on right now, you have had so much removed out of your path. It's literally like a street sweeper went along and went and moved all the shit off the road for you. It doesn't seem like that, but if you look at it correctly, it is. The universal street sweeper went. You have this wide open path in front of you now. You also have the personal power and the ability and the mental fortitude to move forward. You have the strength to move forward. But I think that the road being wide open is a little intimidating. And I get that completely. With this being a little intimidating, it's almost like you're a little worried to move forward. You want to make sure that everything is going to be correct, that every step you take is going to be successful, like all these things. You just want to make sure before you take that step forward that all the good things are going to come, because you've had so much wiped out of your path that you're just like, no, fuck that. Like, I'm not going to build all this shit on my path again for the street sweeper to go, and we're done. Like, I'm not doing it. So I get that. I totally get that. But just know you're the master of your own hunt. I love that you have both of these cards. This one literally says the master of the hunt, and this one literally is the master of the great hunt. You are the master of your own hunt in this life. You do have the strength. You do have the mental fortitude. You do have all of the power to move forward. You just have to make sure that you embrace these new beginnings. Enjoy them. Think of how exciting it always was for that first day of school. Like when you liked school, when you were in like grade school, you know what I mean? Like, well, even in high school and stuff like that, how exciting that first day of school is. How exciting it is the first time you drive a new car. How exciting it is the first time you move into a house. The first day on a new job. Do you see what I mean? There's all of these fantastic new things. That's what this is. Your path being wide open is now this beautiful, pearly, glowing path, like 5-lane highway in front of you, wide open. And you can go in whichever fucking lane you want. You can drive however fast you want or however slow you want. You can pull over on the shoulder if you need to. It's your highway. It's your path. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. All of it. Enjoy all of it. So, I hope that is exactly what you needed to hear, sugar. Miss Morgan Henning, where are you? I mean, I know where you are. I see you right there. All right, Miss Morgan. How are you, sugar? For those of you guys just joining, I appreciate you coming to hang out with us on Sunday evening. My Sundays usually are not this short, but I have some things and some shit and some stuff going on. I'm fantastic. I'm exhausted, but fantastic. Guys, here's how exhausted I have been over the last week. I slept 11 hours in the hospital last night on the weird plastic couch that every time you moved too hard, it rolled one way or the other. 11 hours. That's how exhausted I was. So for those of you guys, I saw the comments, a question about orders. They are going out tomorrow. There is so much shit going out tomorrow, guys. I'm just letting you know. Orders, sigils, all the things and stuff are going out tomorrow. You guys had stuff waiting It will be going on over the next 2 days. So my son is so much better. He should be coming home tomorrow. Yes. And you guys have no idea how much I appreciate how kind and sweet you guys have been in sending all your love and your good vibes and your prayers and your thoughts and your juju and whatever good things you're sending his way. He thanks you for them, because I was reading comments and stuff to him and reading emails that some of you guys had sent to him. And it makes me feel really special, and I love that you did that for him. And so just so you guys know, thank you for the gift, love. All of these fantastic things, the emails and stuff you guys have sent me, I have read to him. So yeah, he's doing fantastically better. So thank you guys for everything you've sent his way. He should get to come home tomorrow. I hope. So for those of you guys that are asking what happened, he's been really sick for about 3 weeks and been on a couple rounds of antibiotics. They thought he had strep throat. He did not have strep throat. So he had a little bit of tonsillitis and then developed an abscess in his throat. And so last weekend, it started swelling his throat shut. He could still breathe out of his nose, but he couldn't breathe out of his mouth. He couldn't eat. So we had to go to the emergency room. They cut through his tonsil and drained the abscess. And when they did that, we thought everything was good, right? And so they gave him the option of going home. They didn't tell us that the infection was in his blood. And so he's been super, super sick. So we went to the doctor Friday and for his follow-up, and his doctor sent us right back to the hospital because his throat was still swelling up. His blood pressure was wonky. He wasn't able to drink much or anything like that. And so they found that the abscess had moved into his tonsil. So he has been on some very, very high-powered medicines and antibiotics since early Saturday morning. And what's awesome is, yes, he was right at, well, he was septic. So he was in sepsis. So yeah, I could have lost my kiddo because of somebody not wanting to just admit him to the hospital. Because they gave him the option, and he's 22. So of course he's going to want to go home. I'm sorry. I understand that, I'm not faulting my son for that because they gave him the option. They didn't give us all the information. So they have pumped him full of antibiotics. He's not hurting at all right now. In fact, he's not even taking Tylenol. So he's feeling fantastically better. He's just sleeping a lot, mainly because his sleep schedule is off. And so he's he slept all day yesterday and Friday, really. And then he was up all night, and I even slept through him playing video games and stuff all night in the hospital. So there's that. But he's doing fantastically better. So thank you guys for all of the well wishes. I thought I was going to yawn. I even took the deep breath for it, and I was denied said yawn. Anyway, thank you guys for sending all your well wishes his way. I appreciate it. He appreciates it. And he is doing fantastically better. So thank you. Thank you for that gift, Cornelia. That was so sweet. I love the flowers. They're so pretty. So don't forget, guys, my top 2 gifters will be on my profile up until my next live. So there you go. All right. Miss Morgan, who waited so patiently as I said all of that. I've got your cards out right here. So, wow, you have the eagle upside down. Then you have the seeker. And I want you guys to notice those are teeth. Okay. Okay, that's funny. I wish you guys on YouTube could see that. I just got whatever that gift was cute. It gave me a cowboy hat and a mustache. It was fantastical. Anyway, these are teeth. So teeth are a sign of wealth, believe it or not. So yeah, that's the seeker card. Then you also have Set, who apparently is just making himself known this evening. This is short-sightedness, but it's also ambition and moving forward. And then you have Be an Open Channel, which is actually the mediumship card and ancestors and being connected to spirit. So here's the thing, Miss Morgan. That eagle card being upside down right there tells me that it's not so much that you've been knocked off your path or you felt less than. It's like you felt like where you had all of this wind behind your sails at one time and it was pushing you forward, like just slamming you forward. It's kind of like the wind has died down slightly. And even though you're still moving forward, you're not moving forward at this crazy pace you used to move forward. You're just kind of barely moving forward like that. Thank you, love. I appreciate that. With you just barely moving forward, it's kind of like the universe is teasing you into action. Does that make sense? Because with this seeker card and then the set card being right there, this kind of slow moving thing that you've got going on is pushing you into action because you're so tired of the slowness of it. You're like, I want things to happen. I want shit to move forward. I want to go, 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 go. It's giving you your ambition back. It's giving you your drive back. It's giving you this ability and this need. And I say need in a good way, to seek out this wealth and these things you've been missing. And that's not necessarily all money. So here's the thing with this. You need to make sure that you're an open channel right now. And I'm not saying go out and take a bunch of classes on mediumship or anything like that. It has nothing to do with that. Be an open channel and be open to the signs and the messages and so on that spirit is sending your way. Whether it is in the form of mediumship, whether it's in the form of ancestors, whether it's in the form of divination, or whether it's just hearing the spirit guides and the things in your noggin and knowing that it's not your voice in there and that, no, you're not crazy, okay? Be open. Be open to this guidance. Be open to this path and this moving forward. Because the universe has put this ambition on your plate for a reason, which tells me that there's amazing things coming down the pike for you. There's amazing things in store for you. And I love that you said you saw an eagle today and then that card pulls up. Let this drive you forward. Let this drive you forward. Because this is like setting you up for a springboard to fantastic success, my friend. So whatever you've been manifesting, just know that you've got to grab it by the horns. And when it appears, you've literally got a tiger by the tail. So you're going to have to hold on for dear life. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. It's not going to be something that's just like continues on this slow weaving path. It's going to be a crazy rush forward. So. All righty. Well, you're fixing to move a lot. Trust me, a lot. Thank you, love. I understand that. Kids make you pause where you were and reevaluate things. Thank you, G Code. I love that. I love the little owl. So, Miss Maria, are you ready, love? For those of you guys that didn't see my new ring, I just wanted to show it off again just because it's awesome. It's a stainless steel dragon claw. Yes, I have a few of them on my site. Only a few, though. And for those of you guys that make it to my top 2 viewers, you guys will be on my my profile till my next live. So. Love, we go through bouts of losing people in our life because not everybody is meant to be in your life forever. Thank you, love. Not everybody is meant to be in your life forever. Some people are just vessels to get you to another place. Some people are meant to be there 60, 70 years. And then you've got people that are meant to be there just as a one-night stand from the bar. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Y'all know exactly what I'm saying. So, when people are removed from your life, appreciate why they were there. Appreciate what they were and where they took you. And let them go on their own path. So, happy Mother's Day to you guys. I appreciate all of that. And I love seeing the comments on here and on YouTube that some of these readings are resonating with you guys. Guys, there's a reason that you pop in alive when you pop in alive. I'm just saying. If you pop in alive and you come in during a reading and that reading just hits you right in the gut, in the feelers, calls you on your bullshit, whatever it is you need, then you were meant to find that reading and that reader for a reason. Just saying. Just saying what I'm saying. I'm not going to lie. It's a little weird to see this stuff on the back of my hand. And I love the way it's designed. It literally looks like clockwork. And I love it. Thank you, Miss Leanne. So when I'm doing this, I'm like, that's weird. It doesn't look like my hand, but it is. It's just weird. All right. I love it. So here we go, Miss Maria. You ready? I said that and I talked about losing friends, A, because I saw the comment, but B, because Maria starts off with Vision Quest. And then the Thinker, which is instruction and knowledge and reinvention. And then you have the Shadow. And then you have Shine Brightly and Stand Out. And then you drink all the water in your Fireball cup. So, Miss Maria, this Vision Quest you've been on lately, I think that you're just now realizing you're on a Vision Quest. I don't think you realize you've been on said Vision Quest for a while. And with you in particular, I think it's been about 3 years. The last year and a half, really hardcore, but it's been about 3 years. In that 3 years, you have gained an infinite amount of knowledge, of wisdom, of more things about you, the world around you, the people around you, the souls around you, everything. You've learned so much that you just feel like you no longer fit into the peg, the little hole that you used to fit into. And so in realizing that in no way are you the same person, and in no way are you able to fit where you used to fit, it's thrown you into some hardcore shadow work. It's thrown you into looking at who you're supposed to be, who you were, why those things affected you to get you to where they are now, how they're still, like, it's literally thrown you into all this stuff, this deep, deep introspection. And I actually don't think that the people around you, I think that you might have a couple people that you've let into your party up here, but I don't think most people around you know the depths of this inner work that you've been doing, that you've been going through together. And I said together for a reason, because a lot of these people have been doing it with you and they have no idea that they've been doing it with you. This shadow work, sweetheart, has really melded you with your shadow and brought you to a point where you need to reinvent yourself. The old you is just a husk. It's just a shell. You need to reinvent yourself and stand out and be proud of the things you've gone through, all of the things that make you you right now. All of this shadow work, all of this bullshit on this Vision Quest over the last 3 years has brought you to this beautiful, individual, amazingly bright pink soul that you have. And I don't know why I felt the need to say that it was pink, but it's bright pink. Like neon sign bright pink. So stand out from everybody else, honey. Step out of that shell. I know it's going to suck because then you're mushy because you don't have a shell. Sweetheart, be mushy. Be this fantastical, glowing neon sign. There's my B Roadie. Hi, baby. So there you go, guys. There is B Roadie. Brody, everybody has been asking about you and sending their well wishes and their love and all the good juju and everything your way. In fact, we just talked about you. We've been talking about you a lot this evening. So there you go, guys. There is the B Roadie to pop in. I told you guys he was feeling better. Oh, he should be getting out tomorrow, guys. He's doing fantastical. So yeah, everybody has been wishing you all the well stuff and checking on you and asking how you're doing and everything, baby. So there you go, guys. I even said I'm kind of surprised that you hadn't popped in. Tell Alexis hi. Alexis is hanging out with my kiddo tonight so I can get some things finished. So there you go, baby. And there you go, guys. All of you that were asking about him. Like, I got the biggest mom smile right now. Because the fact that he popped on here lets me know he is definitely feeling better. Which tells me he may or may not be driving everybody up their nuts with the TikTok, but he probably has headphones in. I love you, sweetheart. I love you, and I'm so glad that you're feeling better. There's the hat with the mustache. So, I just love that you popped in, Brody, honey, because we literally just finished talking about you. Oh, I love you, sweet boy. This is the second time today I've almost told my son Happy Mother's Day to you too. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. Yes, we were talking about little OU because everybody was asking how you were doing. So you've had thousands and thousands of people sending their well wishes your way, sweet pea. You have no idea the depths of it. So I'm just saying. All right. Miss Christina Scott. Thank you, Cornelia. I love the flowers. They're beautiful. I will make sure that the gifts that were given this evening are to buy B. Rody whatever he would like for lunch tomorrow. How about them apples? So, all right, Miss Christina Scott, it is your turn. I love you, sweetheart, and I'll oh God, mahogany sounds great. I love mahogany. It's so good. Aw, he's my baby. He keeps trying to remind me that he's 22, and I keep reminding him that up here he's still 5. That he's still 5. He's my baby. So, yeah. I loves him. All right, Miss Christina, you ready? Okay. Yeah, now my face hurts. Thanks, Brody. You made me smile. Made my face hurt. So, I'm just kidding. All righty. Right? Your babies are always your babies. So, Miss Christina, you have the council upside down. And then you have 2 cards here. And I find this really interesting because I had another reading where she had these same 2 cards pop out. Oh, thank you, Brody. You had these same 2 cards. She had these same 2 cards pop out, except one of hers was upside down. So I find this really interesting. So on the top, you have the death card, and it's right side up. And then you have higher perspective right here underneath the death card. Then you have the Lady of Masks, which is reclaiming yourself, reclaiming who you are. It's also surface appearances of things. And then you have protect your physical body. What a fantastic Mother's Day gift. You're a grandbaby. Congratulations, Angela. So, Miss Christina. Ooh. This right here, love, tells me that you've kind of been withdrawing a little bit, and that you haven't really had anybody to talk to lately. That council card upside down tells me that you just haven't had a lot of, you just haven't, I think you haven't had a lot of time to talk to people. And it's not just like going out and finding somebody to hang out with and chit chat with. It's literally talking about the things in your soul that are going on right now. Because that death card there tells me that there's been a massive shift with you. There's been something has literally ceased. It's done. And you're moving forward. This is a rebirth. You're moving forward. With this death, this ending, this is a much higher perspective for you. And so I think that another reason why you haven't talked to people, you don't have counsel you go and chat with anymore, is because you just don't feel that they're going to understand where you are. You don't feel that they're going to understand this shift, this change, this higher perspective, this way that you now have of looking at things. So these last two cards are really important because in gaining this higher perspective and with this massive shift and this rebirth, the thing is, guys, people get so scared of the death card. The death card is actually one of my favorite cards to see because it means the end of something and the beginning of something better, the beginning of something new, the beginning of something fresh. So I actually love to see the death card. These last two cards are really important, Christina, honey, because with this shift, you need to reclaim yourself. And the majority of this is physical, your meat sack physical. You need to reclaim yourself. You need to be able to feel like a powerhouse. You need to be able to feel fantastic and connected and powerful. So that's why that respect your physical body is at the end. And that card in general doesn't mean make yourself a temple or whatever. It means to relax. It means to rejuvenate. It means to take a break. It means to breathe. Detox from the bullshit. That's exactly what it means. So, you need to take a step back and you need to rejuvenate. You need to relax, whether it is going to get a massage or locking yourself in your room and shutting the door, and locking it. I guess that would have to go first because you have to shut the door before you can lock it. You know what I'm saying? Hibernating in your room, kicking everybody out of the house. Like, I don't know what it is you need to do, but you need a break, love. You need to detox from the bullshit. You need to enjoy this higher perspective. You need to be really respecting your physical self, your meat sack. Because, like I said, guys, if you ignore things for too long, if you walk on your path for too long without respecting your meat sack will break down on you. Take it from me, from experience. Your meat sack will break down on you. And trust me, you don't want that to happen. Okay. So respect your physical body. But it is absolutely time, love, for you to reclaim the fantastic person that you are. And enjoy this higher perspective. Enjoy this shift. Enjoy this rebirth and this new beginning. So, and I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. Whatever this shift is, whatever that death and that rebirth is, welcome to seeing things in a higher perspective. It's great, but it sucks at the same time. Yeah. It's suckily great. Terribly fantastic. Horrendously epic. You know what I mean? Like all of those things. And I know you know where to find me if you need something, sweetheart, because when you guys start to see things in a higher perspective, you suddenly lose so many people around you that you used to be able to talk to about a lot of shit. Now you can't talk to them about shit because they're not seeing things in this higher perspective. They're still seeing things here. So in a way, it does suck. In a way, it does suck a lot. So it does make sense, Christina. It does. Absolutely. Yeah, it does. Absolutely. Hello, guys. I am on my last read of this evening. And then I have some things I have to get done before I can even touch the bed. And one of them includes pulling the laundry off my bed. That's what it is. Fuck laundry. All right. Miss Ashley Nicholson. You're welcome, Miss Christina, honey. It was good to read for you. I have a feeling you needed it. How are you? Sweet Babes Boutique. So don't forget, guys, the top 2 gifters here this evening will be on my profile until my next live. So if you guys have not seen the new do, this is about a week, a little over a week old, week and a half old, week old. I don't know, words. Not this Thursday, but last Thursday. Been something I've been wanting to do for a while. With the divorce being final, I can do whatever the fuck I want. Bucket list. Right here. Bucket list. There you go. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Just saying what I'm saying. Start knocking things off your bucket list, guys. Do something stupid. It's great. Thank you, love. All right. So, Miss Ashley. Here we go. Happy Mother's Day to all of you guys, too. Thank you for coming on and wishing me Happy Mother's Day. And I hope everybody has told you Happy Mother's Day as well. All right. You have the giveaway. And then you have the Traveler, which is restlessness and independence. This is kind of the gypsy card. This is the my soul needs to roam in a great way kind of card. And then you have family connections. And I love this card because it's respect and it's kindness. And then you have the take risk card at the end. So, you are restless as fuck right now. You are in the midst of shifting to a higher perspective. Crazy in the midst of it. Not only are you getting rid of things, paring down, whether it's your belongings, your beliefs, your whatever it is, you're getting rid of some things, minimalizing, giving away, doing things for other people. You're also really restless inside and you're not sure why you're restless inside. Being restless inside has also shown you where you have a lot of independence, but there's some things that are still holding you back a little bit. The family connections I love in the position it's in this read, because it tells me that you do have an amazing support system. You do have people that absolutely, truly care about you. And guys, family connections, when I say family, family's not always the family you're born into. Sometimes it's the family we choose. Sometimes it's best friends. Sometimes it's coworkers. Sometimes in no way is family blood family. You have people that adore you. You have people that support you. You have people that are willing to do every and anything that they can for you. So this is why this right here is so important. This is the take risk card. With this amazing restlessness and this independence and this support system and this need to give away and get back to the ability to shift completely. You need to take some risks, love. Whether this is taking risks spiritually, whether it's learning about stuff, whether it is stepping out into a new career, there is something on your plate that I think you've been ready to do for a long time. You've been ready to you've been like just wanting to take that risk. So it's just shaving the side of your head. You've just been a little afraid of it. Now is the time. Now is the time. All this energy is right here for you to move forward. This risk, these small risks that you've been like a little bit nervous to do, now's the time to start taking those risks. Start moving forward. Start making moves, making changes. Because this is like the last step on you shifting from here up to here. So, this is a lot of fantastic energy, love. This is a lot of fantastic energy. Yeah. And I love that. Normally, I like the take risk card, but the fact that it appears at the end of this, and it's funny, you're the only person I've drawn this card for at the end. Well, drawn out of that deck. I may have done it with the first one or two. Nope. This one's been last every time, this deck. So you're the first one, the only one that I have drawn that deck at the end for. So there's a reason for that. Everything happens for a reason. So grab that independence, grab that restlessness and use it to your advantage. Take some risks and move forward, love. You will not be sorry. You will not be sorry. Now, do I mean absolutely go and drop off the face of the earth and, you know, forget everybody around you or quit all your jobs or, you know, no, don't go too far now. You know, like you still got to survive. But I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. I'm just going to keep saying it. I love all you guys. And I hope that made sense, Ashley, the way I was saying it. Because some of these risks that you've been wanting to take, you just haven't felt comfortable. You haven't felt like the universe is going, yes, do it. Now the universe is going, yes, do it. Okay? So, I hope that made sense. I hope that made sense. I love that. You're welcome. Well, with a name like that, you can't not go by Killa. I'm sorry. And I'm so glad, Ashley, that that made sense to you. And I love that you have a supportive family and a supportive husband, honey. I really, really do. So stop holding yourself back. Take the risks. Do all the things. Do the thing. Okay? So with that being said, I'm going to take my happy butt and do the things so I can go to bed. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, Miss Karina. And if you guys missed any part of your reading, you want to re-listen to it, it is being streamed on YouTube. So it's on my YouTube. And yeah, my top 2 people will be on my profile. And I will see you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, I'll be doing a lunar natal chart reads tomorrow, and I will stream them right here on YouTube and TikTok, so y'all don't have to worry about me uploading it and all this being a pain in the ass. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope you get some sleep.